All right, now on this one, we are going to Toy Anxiety. Now, this place sounds exactly what the name of the store is. It's like anxiety because there's so much stuff in the store, and they cover all the bases. So check that out, and then afterwards, I'll show you what I got.
All right, here's Toy Anxiety. Let's go inside. Starting off, there's a good little mix of Marvel Legends and some NECA stuff, McFarlane junk. Oh, cool, Black Widow. Haven't seen that before. I'd have to pick that thing up. Let's go. Where are we going? Where are we going? NBA Jam game. It's got some Star Wars Black Series. Mind my finger. Good mix of Star Wars here. They got some stuff all the way from the 90s and up. They also do have some vintage stuff, but they kind of have that stuff hidden behind the counter. Get kind of requested to look at it. Yeah, some cool Black Series stuff, some of the harder to find stuff, and then the more common stuff up here is on the regular pegs. Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, got a good mix of like Simpsons and Muppets and all sorts of other stuff in here and there. My Little Ponies. There we go. We got some Lego section. We got a good bunch of Legos, old cartoon figures. And then a big case of like DC stuff and some other stuff mixed in. Gotta love these guys. Some sweet stuff in there. Some Firestorms, Hawkman, Green Lanterns, Doomsday vs Superman. That's pretty cool. More packaged DC, Black Knight, DC Direct stuff, old Batman, Total Justice, and moving on. Here's the main, more with the McFarlane section. They got some loose stuff bagged up in these little baggies with their own little label. That's pretty cool. Sometimes you can find some good stuff in here. I'll just make sure to come here when I am in town. It's more of the legend section, but they have all these loose legends in this case. It's pretty much almost anything you could ever want or look for. They might have it here. It's pretty cool, and you get a little bit better of a deal if you could buy them loose. So that's sweet. There's some old movie X-Men down there. Marvel Select. Some of the deluxe figures. My lady and her mama. So Watchmen. And there's Aliens vs Predators and some other horror stuff. You know, that old horror stuff. Gremlins. There's the big NECA section. A bunch of different stuff in here. Oh, there's that crow. And the aliens. On. Some Godzilla stuff, some Voltron up there. And what are we going to get into? Oh, some cool stuff here. Some old Disney stuff, Mortal Kombat. And oh, whoa, what we got here? Bucky O'Hare. It's always sweet to see. You don't see these too often. Looks like they got a few different ones. Oh, look, there's the First Mate Jenny. Back. I think these are the re-release they did some odd years after the originals. Still awesome to see. The Bucky's main squeeze. And some more loose stuff. Looks like a Dr. Nero or Dejiro or whatever it is from Sonic. Some Lego stuff down there. Some Naruto, Bill and Ted, some Dragon Ball Z. It's the Ninja Turtle section. They got a good mix of old turtles and new turtles. You know, all the eras of turtles kind of mixed in. Some more like loose Voltron, Transformer stuff. I don't know, turtle stuff. Power Rangers. Turtle vehicles, some boxed turtles back there. That's pretty cool. Moving on. Monsters Inc. Some other kind of loose bagged stuff. We got the Tick, more turtles, Muppets, Power Rangers. I love that Green Ranger. Got it in the kind of newer re-release of the retro line. Here's Transformers. They got a good mix of Gen 1 and up. So you got some modern stuff. Looks like, well, those not Mighty Muscles, but those other colored ones that were around Mighty Muscle times. There's Smash Universe, there's some Thundercats. Star Trek. Can't be a cool toy store without having some Star Trek here mixed in there and there. Yeah, got a good mix of vehicles and figures for all your trekking needs. We got some more old Masters of the Universe. That's pretty sweet to see. Got the Shearer 2-pack, and got some loose ones kind of individually bagged down here. Some of the old vehicles. Now you got a good little selection of statues. Got a cool Raiden, pretty sweet, or what's that guy? Kung Lao. Oh, I forget. Yeah, some good mix of statues here. DC and Marvel. Amongst some other things. Cool Supergirl. Got some Iron Man hanging from the ceiling. Here we got the G.I. Joe section. You got a good little selection of G.I. Joes. I think that kind of wraps around here. Got some loose stuff bagged. Got some packaged stuff. All that good stuff's kind of on that wall over here. So behind the counter, all the vintage Star Wars and Marvel Secret Wars, superpowers, stuff like that. There's that superpower Superman right there in the middle. Definitely still need one of those, but yeah, here's the vintage Star Wars. Sorry, kind of trying to not look like I'm recording in their store. We're the only ones in here. Oh, Starfire. That's a cool Starfire. I like that. Supergirl. There's some more of the Star Wars statue stuff. Look like I'm not recording. Look like I'm not recording. Some G.I. Joes. There's some more box Joes. Deadpool bust. Lady's butt. Kind of loose accessory bags. Looks like. We go on to more Joes over here. More bag stuff. More lady butt. Dinosaurs. Wrestlers. And some bunch of other old figures from old eras. I'm not really thinking of what some of those are. Some more Marvel Legends over here. So Sylvie's sitting there. Nebula. Quicksilver. Store is definitely amazing. They have so much stuff. It's kind of hard to decide what you want. It's hard to choose. I just want all of it. Give me all of it. A bunch of different Iron Mans. It's like the. And here's Jesse James Comics, but I did not film inside.
Alrighty, welcome back from Toy Anxiety. I love that store. Every time, I think the first time I came to Arizona, that was one of the first toy stores that I went to, and it was amazing. It did not disappoint, and this time it did not disappoint either because I was able to find some awesome things. Let's check it out. All right, so firstly, my bigger purchase there was this original Secret Wars Falcon, and this is amazing. So you got the whole label, Toy Anxiety label there, but it came with the Falcon, little sidekick here. Where is it? You can see it in there. Yep, there's the little sidekick. Came with the shield, came with the inserts, still has the wings attached, and the paint on this thing is impeccable. Like, it's perfect. It's like almost packaged fresh. So that was pretty awesome to get. And then I was able to find one of the old Stepford Cuckoos, old Walgreens exclusive. I have not seen this in any of the other stores. It's super hard to find. They had a couple of them. I should have maybe picked up one or two so I could, bust it out, switch to the different heads. But, it's all right. I'll take the one. That was awesome. And then I picked up this Bucky O'Hare's first mate Jenny, just because when I was over at the toy box, I picked up that old Bucky O'Hare figure, so I thought this would be awesome to go along with that. And what's cool about this one at that store at Toy Anxiety, I also saw this figure over at the marketplace, and at the marketplace it was double the price, so it was awesome to get that for cheaper at Toy Anxiety. And then I got this bad boy. I got Pyro for $5. So they have a bunch of these old Toy Biz figures there for only $5, and I picked up the Pyro just because he's awesome. And I don't believe that I have him. I might. I'm hoping I don't. I don't think I have him, but I picked him up anyways. $5, can't beat it. And then also I forgot to show you when I was at the toy box. I got this old vintage wind-up ET, little wind-up guy. And look, it's got a little ET in there. And it's just kind of cool, little wind-up thingy. It was only $5 though, so I just had to pick that up. Couldn't pass that up. And then another thing I picked up at a Walmart that I forgot to show you was the new Batmobile from the new Batman movie. Super excited to see a new Batman movie. Hopefully this guy does well. I kind of wish they would bust out, maybe a multiverse and have the other Batmans, kind of like how they did the Spider-Man movie. That would be pretty sweet. But yeah, so I think we have maybe one or two more places that we went to while we were in Arizona. I think maybe one more place to show you. Maybe two. Don't quote me. One or two. And make sure to check back for those because that's coming right up. Talk to you soon.